when you're close, you can feel it. You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you. And for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best place to be. And in Sunneborg, we are close.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, here to Court 1. My name, once again, is JD Orr. I will be taking over stuff here for you on the commentary front and doing everything we can to keep things rolling. Today's matchup will feature SF CalHeat taking on Miami. I will try to get our score sheet here and do the best I can. I don't have any sheets, and very few players have their names on their jerseys. So we are going to be flying blind here. Shout out to my cameraman here, Kurt Schaefer, behind us. And hopefully we get our referees ready to go, and we will get this show under the road. So to the court we go. All right. Waiting for our table officials, our delegates, to get things rolling, and there you have it. So, like I said, I will do my best to call out names. CalHeat's got a large number of their players with names on their jerseys. San Francisco, a historic program, as we see a great cut in the backcourt there. 1-0 out the gate here for CalHeat. Huge props has to be given to Jordan Mason here, our referee, for playing the previous game with Carolina and now stepping out onto the court to referee this match. Pass goes wide in the backcourt. CalHeat coaching staff looking for some tugging of the jerseys going on here. Passive play already awarded. That one's bobbled and stolen. They're going to give a 9-meter awarded to Miami. Shot fired, blocked, easy save, outlet pass. Too far for number 74. Just a bit out of reach. My apologies here on the time. This game, we're only playing 25-minute halves, so they're going to speed things up there a notch. Miami in the backcourt. Poked away. Great steal there from CalHeat. She's got a lady in transition. 34 burying that one on the fast break. Great work. Good snag there by the pivot on the restart there. Miami. A lot of new faces for me. I don't recognize a lot of these players. Their left wing, though, in the past has played with DC. Another steal in the center defense here for San Francisco, and in transition, it's 34 again. And she's got that with a little extra contact after that shot. Referee saying, let's calm down. Coach Benoit from CalHeat, frustrated with the call there, looking for a little bit more. He's taking his frustration out behind the bench. A very fun individual. Played tournament with him or two. Contact in the backcourt. 9-meter going to be awarded to Miami. Miami in pink with black shorts. CalHeat, white jerseys, white shorts. Miami, once again, if it was not clear, attacking left to right. Good movement in the backcourt. Nullified here. Strong defense. Shoved out of bounds by the CalHeat defense. Oh, no, she forgot something. Oh, swatted out of bounds. As we see Miami taking their time, restarting play here. Passive play, hands are up. Number 4, denied. Strong defense again by CalHeat. They got 2 passes left on this passive play. For those back home, you got 4 passes on that 5th pass. You're going to see a turnover. Number 5, trying to sneak that one near post. No can do. The ball's rolling away and recovered there by, I believe that's Trip Ortega, key member of the DC Diplomats. 3-0 your score here. CalHeat in command thus far, early stage of this match. Nice ball movement in the backcourt thus far. Getting the wing involved. Ooh, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. And she's got plenty of room to operate, and she connects on that one. Goal for number 74 from the right wing. Right-handed right wing, not ideal, but with the right practice and understanding, can torch yourself to get that angle to sneak it past the goalie. Miami facing a 5-1 defense here. 4, she's got it. Bounces that one over the goal, though, and it will be a 9-meter after that contact from the center defense. Tick, 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 tick. I don't disagree with Miami's style of play if they're going to hang in this one. They got to have as long offensive sets as possible, as we've seen the transition capabilities of CalHeat. Miami crossing. No can do anywhere to get past that side of the defense against this SF CalHeat squad. I foresee another passive, and there it is. Hands are up. Inside feed denied. The great central defense of number 21. She's had 3 steals thus far, and I think she got hit in the face on that one. Quick restart. And that's skipped to number 5, and she's sending that one over the goal. She's doing everything she can. She's telling her teammates her bad. Her teammates are telling her that you got to shoot low. Oh, some simple defense there from number 4 leads to an errant pass in the backcourt. And we see things getting inbounded here for Miami. Again, long offense for Miami is what's definitely going to be needed to keep themselves close in this matchup with the high speed and velocity of this SF CalHeat squad. Number 4, nowhere to go. Running right into number 34, excuse me. Miami working around 10-4. Still number 5. She wasn't going to shoot that one after her last 2 misses. 2-minute going to be awarded here. Hold on. We're going to have somebody take a seat. And that is going to be none other than number 39. So I think there was some contact to the face there. That might be what that was for. Getting everybody squared away at the table. And we're having more deliberation with our table officials. Some arguing going on here with the fellow referees working the table. All right, and we finally have everybody on the same page, and we're back. So, a little bit 2-minute arguing going on there on a simple 2-minute penalty. Miami. Passive play awarded once again. Skip pass to the wing, and another save from our goalkeeper. Great work. Number 0 with the orange jersey there. CalHeat, one of the more historic programs in the United States history, dating back all the way to the 70s. A lot of national team players coming out of there. And a 7-meter going to be awarded after the attacking play from number 21. She's definitely been banged up here on both ends of the court. And she might take this one herself. She's going to step up to the stripe. And burying that one. 5-0 your score here now with 17 minutes to play in this one. The first half. Miami still playing this long offensive set. They've worked it to a passive almost every single time. Have yet to find a way to break through. Oh, that's one way. Barreling through. Nice save from the goalie as several bodies try to find their way to get back off the ground. Our goalkeeper for CalHeat with a couple saves out the gate. We'll at least keep some goalie stats. How about that? Since I don't have a stat sheet in front of us. CalHeat working around. Oh, nice recovery. He raised his hand up for a goal. Did not blow the whistle. But the ball did not go in the net. So interesting situation there. A little hard to tell with that goal and the net combination we have here at the TBK Sports Complex in Quad Cities, Iowa. Great setup here. 4 courts of handball action all weekend long as that dribble goes astray. And it's 39 in transition. She's going to bury that one with some purpose side netting. New personnel here for Miami entering the game. We got number 3. Going to spend some time at right wing. See if she can find the back of the net after number 5 was unable to do such. Nice ball movement here. Again, slow offense for Miami. Their backcourt's playing pretty tight to each other, not given a ton of spacing to allow them to break through this defense. 9-meter awarded after that feed to the pivot. CalHeat coaching staff trying to continue to give their players any insight they can. Skip pass over the 5-1, high pressure from 39. Nowhere to go. Strong defense there from number 35 from CalHeat. Referees trying to instruct the Miami players to stay outside the 9-meter as a passive play once again is being awarded. Pump fake. Tried to make the pass. Could not make it. Inside feed of the pivot. And we got a goal for Miami. 6-1 your score here after the inside feed to the pivot. With great patience comes great rewards. That is the mantra for this Miami squad, as they have had passive play called on almost every offensive possession, and they finally got their first goal of the game. Inside feed, no can do, 9-meter awarded. The Miami men's team arguing with the referees for travel. Not going to get it in this one. 34. Shimmy, shake, finish. They're going to call her for a travel. No goal there. So, with that, it'll be Miami ball. Miami, see if they work it to another passive situation once again here. They've had long offensive possessions every time they've touched the ball this game. Strong defense there from 34. She's a good defender and solid player on offense. 10. Pump fake, dribble drive, shoving her out of the way. 9-meter awarded once again. Restart of play. We're probably getting close to that passive call. Oh, no. Sorry about that. I'm sure the Miami team is sorry about that errant pass that went out of bounds. CalHeat coming downhill with some pace. 6. I don't know about that one. 1, 2, 3. Got a dribble there. Number 6. Got a restart after from the point of the foul here. So goalie substitution here for Miami. I'm not saying that's been the issue for them, but we'll see what kind of impact number 1 will have between the pipes. So Miami now on offense. And we'll see what they can do. 9-meter given after some aggressive play here from the CalHeat squad. Working it around here. Dribbling inside. She almost finds her way through, but the tag team defense of CalHeat has been too strong for this Miami backcourt to find anywhere to break through. And the Wings have had no success. As you can tell, that's a charge. Barreling through. Layla, there's a face I recognize. Her husband, Rafi. I'm not sure if he still plays on the men's side, but legends of the SF CalHeat club. Oh, a shot from right wing. Decent look. Went well over the cage. And it'll be CalHeat ball. CalHeat now taking their time on offense, making some substitutions. So we see number 10 enter the game here at left back. For a second there, I thought she also had her country of origin on the jersey, but can't tell as we see a goal there. Layla. Great inside feed to the pivot. 7-1 your score here. CalHeat in command of this one. They have been in control from the get-go and have continued to do such. Miami has had no answer on offense as they have tried everything under the sun. They've had a couple shots from both wings. They've had a couple of shots from the backcourt. She's doing everything she can to get past them, but there's no gaps for them to find their way to break through. 6-3. There's a little sliver of space. We're getting close to seeing another passive play called, I would imagine. As that one, here's the hands are up. 6. She's got a space. 3 right at the keeper's chest. And she's going to float that one out of bounds. She's kicking herself after that one. You can tell it right in her face. I wish we could have zoomed in on that. We don't have that kind of camera technology here, folks. This is a low-budget operation that we're making the most of what we got with. So thank you to everybody that's helped make this possible. Miami now back on offense after that errant pass from the goalkeeper. And we're going to get 9-meter awarded. I had to yell at my cameraman and DC diplomat Zach Greenstein for distracting our distinguished cameraman Kurt Schaefer. Zach Greenstein chomping down on some Subway cookies right here. So you know he's fueled and ready to go for his matches later today. As that inside feed's poked away. Central defense too strong. Going white chocolate macadamia nut. Beautiful cookie selection. I have to take a bite. My apologies, everybody. And that's an easy save for our goalie and no transition. So give me 1 second while I inhale this cookie. They're going to call a charge on that. Wow, that cookie was so delicious. That's the only food I've eaten today. So, gotta love Zach Greenstein. True fan of the game and a fan of the Orr household. Spent some time, many nights in my basement. So, um, anyways, Miami in possession here. As to clarify for those that don't know, there was a point in time where we were hosting the U24 I handball development team. So we had players traveling in from all over the region, and they would train in Columbus, Ohio. So many of the kids would stay at my house. We'd have a big old powwow. Great times were had, and we're gonna see a timeout given. And with that, we're gonna go to our commercial break. Check out Sonderberg, Denmark.
When you're close, you can feel it. You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you. And for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best place to be. And in Sunderborg, we are close.
All right. So, anybody looking to travel to Europe, make sure to head over to Sonderberg, Denmark for all your fun times in the southeastern quadrant of Denmark. Maybe not quadrant's probably not the right term there, but it's in the southern part of Denmark. A lot of great opportunities, including Southern Denmark University, where if you're looking to continue your education and your handball skills, make sure to give them a contact. Reach out to USC Team Handball for more information as that pass goes out of bounds for Miami. Another turnover for them. So we got some other friends joining us here in the booth. I will do everything I can to talk to all parties. Sounds like we got a lot of people tuning in for this match between SF CalHeat and Miami. Score so far 7-1 with, excuse me, 8-1 your score. And I forgot to get the clock back and running, so we're going to catch up here. Gonna go get our clock back synced. There we go. As I look down, we see probably another turnover from Miami, and CalHeat back in possession with a 7-goal lead here in this one. CalHeat has been in absolute control of this game, so we will see how they can continue to pour on the goals. As we see, great move and a kick save from our goalie. That's the first for her of the day. Number 1, stepping in between the pipes, doing everything she can for this Miami squad to close the gap and what is a large lead, but not insurmountable. Both teams have been playing a slow pace. CalHeat can turn up the notch when they want to, but long story short, Miami has not found a way to get through the center part of this CalHeat defense. Strong defense has been leading to a lot of pokes in an attempt to pass it just like that. A little commentator curse action. That we're looking for a 3-second call, and she got it. 35. Expert play there. Shimmy. Feeding to 74. Oh, we got one there. Goalie was going for the high jumper, and 74 went for the high bouncer. So, Miami working it around in the backcourt. We'll see how things work on this offensive possession. Number 3 moving from right wing to right back. Oh, good shot. Great save from Zero there after she had to almost defend that perfect corner shot. As we see CalHeat now on the offensive side. 39, 10, and 35 your backcourt right now. Significant size disadvantage. Oh, that one well over the crossbar. 35 and 10 both have quite a bit of ground as far as height goes on this Miami team. So expect to see more shots from deep for them later stages of this game. 5-1 defense right now. Oh, trying to get the poke, and we're going to see a nice tag team work there from this center part of the CalHeat defense. Once again, Miami with the restart. Number 2 now at center back. 3 panicking. Skip pass to left back with number 6. 2 swim move. Feeds into the pivot. She's got to let him through. And, wow, you have a lot of people asking about where the 7 was. Number 21 said, I don't know. I was just standing there. So we'll see how they respond after that. Skip pass. Passive play. Hands are up. Poked away. We'll see how they can get a shot off here with 3 passes left. Active hands from this CalHeat defense. Ooh, the body's hitting the floor again. That head contact. She's okay. We'll see how she gets back up. Oh, and then she's got her tie on her shoe. I'm not sure what's going on now. Are we stopping the clock? We're not stopping the clock. We are stopping the clock. Okay. Sorry about that. We'll get our clock synced back up with the table officials as we see a substitution. Oh, quick shot. Hello. Caught me napping. Great tactical awareness there from number 14 to pull the trigger to get that Miami squad another goal. I'll be honest, I was setting the time back up and I looked up and bang, she'd already fired it into the back of the net. CalHeat, new representative at left wing. That's how you walk onto the court and get a goal right there. Great work there from number 14. Wasted no time on putting herself on the score sheet. 2 in the backcourt to 3, rising, firing. Oh, slippery. Squeezing that one right under the armpit. You know, you just got to get shots on goal because sometimes the goalie's not ready for it. Simple as that. Not every shot has to be perfectly placed in the corner. And that's what Miami's going to have to do. They're going to have to get shots on goal. Our CalHeat goalie's only got 4 saves thus far, but the number of turnovers from Miami has been the issue. Nice cross. Oh, my goodness. Goalie had already dropped to the ground thinking it was going to be a low shot, and that high bouncer went right over top of her. Great shot there from number 10. We talked about her height being a factor here as she can rise and fire over top of the shorter Miami defense. She may have a solid 8 inches on some of these Miami players. Let's see their 9-meter restart. Miami coming off of last 2 pretty solid offensive attacks. Skip pass to 3. 2 with the bobble. Passive play. Hands are up once again. 6. Shot fired. Saved. Outlet pass. Joe Montana. And nothing awarded there. It's borderline dangerous play there. That Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, San Francisco connection did not result in a touchdown here for CalHeat. But we'll see if they can get a goal here on this offensive possession nonetheless. Number 39 directing traffic with the play call. We got a wing in. 14 inside feed. No, can't do it at 21. Miami looking to push it. And they're not going to get down fast enough to make a difference. New personnel here. Number 8 stepping in at right wing for Miami. Again, high pressure defense from CalHeat has disrupted all ball movement activities for this Miami squad. Tough sledding here on Port 1. for the women's national championship. 2. Wow. And there it is. Zach Greenstein here. And they got it. Look at him. He's ready to be a referee. Sign this guy up. And we're going to get number 38. Going to serve a 2-minute penalty, and she's going to have to sit out some time rolling into the second half as we have 11 seconds left in this first half of action. Number 2 is going to step up to the charity strike for Miami as we once again wait for our table officials to get things underway. Goal! All right. 4-11, your score here, and we'll probably say that's, oh, look out. The new threat banner has a new threat, and it's Aaron Schatz. So, thank you all. Let's do a little in the booth recap here at first half action. 11-4 your score here at halftime. Miami has struggled to find offensive production, but until these later stages of this first half, they started to find some opportunities. So we'll see if they have some more rotation with players in the backcourt. CalHeat, they have taller players. They have players that are ready to run. So they've had some success on the transition side of things as well as shooting from the backcourt. So if Miami's going to close this gap, we're going to have to expect to see some more aggressive defensive play. Stepping up between their 2 goalkeepers as well. They only have a combined 2 saves to CalHeat's 5. So goalkeeping play has been a difference in this one, as the difference in this is 7. So with that, we will take a quick break and check out some handball action.
USA Team Handball presents. What is handball? Handball is the best sport you probably didn't know existed. It's fast-paced, high-scoring. It's a very physical, full-contact sport. It has little to no breaks. It's non-stop action. It requires excellent athleticism, hand-eye coordination, and ball skills. Handball is the sport Americans have been training for their whole lives without even knowing it. It's been an Olympic sport since 1972. Let's get into a quick breakdown of handball. There's 7 players on the court at a time per team. That's 6 field players and 1 goalie. It's played in 2 30-minute halves. The team with the most goals after the second half wins. Games are high scoring. There's approximately 50 plus goals scored each match. A handball is a few inches smaller than a volleyball, but built like a soccer ball. This ball can be thrown over 80 miles per hour, almost as fast as a major league fastball. You can take up to 3 steps before needing to dribble, pass, or shoot. The semicircle surrounding the goal is the goalie area or 6-meter line. That's approximately 20 feet, and only the goalie is allowed in this area. Goals are scored by throwing the ball into the goal from outside of the 6-meter line, or diving into it and throwing before you hit the ground. Handball is a very popular sport around the world. There are 11 million teams, 31 million players, and 167 different countries playing handball. The most recent handball championships welcomed over 900,000 spectators and over 1.6 billion TV views. Handball isn't just an amateur sport. There are professional handball players based in European leagues that compete in the Champions League, just like soccer. Examples of world-class handball clubs that compete in the Champions League include the likes of FC Barcelona and PSG. Here are some headlines regarding handball's presence in America. We don't seem to be the only ones who think the US should be playing handball. Take a look at some of these tweets. Do you think you have what it takes to be an Olympic handball player for the US? Your athletic career doesn't have to be over after high school or college sports. You can still compete at an international and Olympic level. Imagine being awarded a gold medal in the Olympics representing the United States. So we ask you this, why aren't you playing handball? This is America's next great sport. This is handball.
Yeah, for me, it's already been over a 20-year show. And over those 20 years, it's been constant growth and learning through every situation, whether I was coaching a club in Europe or coaching a club in the United States or playing in the United States or playing in Europe. All of those things had a major impact on what the plan is and what, supports the dream. And that plan is now worldwide, and it's going through Denmark. For me, that plan starts with, taking care of the athletes that we currently had because they've just accomplished a lot. And how do we take care of those athletes? And then how do we take care of our staff? And then financially, how do we support ourselves? So those 3 points. And then comes the fact of, well, how do you build more Americans in the United States playing handball? And that's one of the greatest challenges we've ever had. And there's been highs and lows for that. And I'm we are looking for a more consistent method for that, and that's what's going on right now. Well, for a lot of Americans, that dream is to be in the Olympics, and that's a huge dream. And a lot of it is more reality now because LA is in less than 2.5 years. So now, as that reality and people are facing it every day that goes by, people are realizing they're closer to their dream, and more players want to be involved. And I want to do everything that they want to, everything that those players want to accomplish. I want to help them, And there's more than 14 players that want to be in the Olympics. There's a lot more, and going through that and supporting each one of those players is part of the dream I have as well, supporting and then seeing them succeed in that dream. Well, representing the United States is something. It's like representing. If you're from Denmark, it's like when you represent Denmark and you get to put on the colors, you feel, hey, I don't want to lose this, and I want to represent correctly, and I want myself, my staff, and all our players to represent the United States and feel that pride as we, you know, chase not only just this Olympics, but chase the next Olympics after that and the World Championships. And it's going to require a lot of sacrifice from a lot of different people, myself.
All right. Thank you to the talk from Mark Ortega there, but we got a show to put on here as the second half of action's underway on court one for the. Oh wow! And just like that, I think that's what Miami needed. They had a nice little chit chat at halftime, talk through on how they can break through the SF CalHeat defense, and they found a ticket here on their very first possession with number 2 slashing her way to the back of the net. 5-11 your score. That's exactly. Oh, swim move. Gonna need some strong defense there. And who else but number 2? She came over to help her teammate out and shut the door on 39's breakthrough attempt. Swim move. No can do. Skip past a 5. She's nothing breaking through for her there. But CalHeat, not sure what they discussed at their halftime delegation. But if I was them, I'd definitely be utilizing the height. Skip pass to the right wing. Strong defense there. Oh, top cheese. Excuse me, wrong team there on that one. 12-5 your score. Nice shot there for number 5. If your defense's hands are down, there's going to be opportunities to get shots off. All right, second possession here for Miami on offense. They got a nice goal from number 2 the first time around. We'll see if they can do something similar there. Oh, a shove from 21. Rising firing. Good look there for number 3. Cannot connect. Defensive, offensive substitutions being had here by CalHeat. We got 5, 38, and 39 in the backcourt. Calling out plays here for this CalHeat squad. A lot of, she had her beat. Oh, goal scans. We're going to have a stoppage of the time, and we're going to see a penalty here for number 2, I believe, on Miami. was tough, and I don't think that goal. I thought he blew his whistle twice, so I apologize on that one, everyone. Number 5 stepping up to the stripe, and she sends it wide. All that the commentator curse right there. That's my fault, everyone. I heard the double whistle. No goal there for CalHeat after what was a great opportunity. Miami playing man down now, getting their wing very active. Again, a lot of shoving. Uh-oh. We're going to see the referee explaining some situations here. Play will continue to resume here. She's got a lane. Wow, she takes it. Perfect placement there from number 6. She's feeling it after that one. And CalHeat's going fast the other way. They wasted no time punishing Miami after that one. 6 hit the ground hard. Took her a minute to get back up. Miami still down a person here for another minute. 2 and 6 in the backcourt with 14 at pivot. She is double teamed there. Again, strong defense from this CalHeat squad. If you're Miami, we got to play with a little bit more pace. We're going to come back in this one. Great movement. Oh, she lost it. Is there 6? Bounce shot again. She is finding her groove here. Back-to-back goals for number 6 from Miami. 7-13. They're hanging around. And there's a save. And that'll remain CalHeat ball. Number 12 back in between the pipes. Another save. Back-to-back saves for Miami. There might be life in this Miami squad. We're going to need some of their fans to help them out. 6 with the swim move. She's driven out of bounds. The Miami fans in the corner begging for a 2-minute. As we see some rules explanation going on here for our left wing. She's happy to be here. Everybody's happy to be here playing handball. Great opportunity for our sport. Everybody all in one spot here. 3 different divisions of play between men's and women's, open and men's elite, as well as our national teams competition. So a lot of handball players and spectators in the building here at TBK Sports Complex as the hand for passive play has gone up. There's your first pass. She's going to have to do something here. 6 has been the moneymaker recently. Let's see if she can slice her way through again. That bounce shot of hers has been the ticket. She's saying to shoot right over top of her. Let's go. Oh, you can't do that. No jump on that 9-meter restart. She could turn, but she can't jump. CalHeat in possession. Again, 13-7 the score here on this one. 5-38. Working it wing to wing. Great offense here from CalHeat. 2 aggressive play and a 7-meter going to be awarded once again. Let's see what CalHeat does this time after missing the last one. 38 at the 7-meter line. Lanky number 12. And she's going to find the back of the net. 14-7. Your score here in this one with 18 and some change to play. Back to full strength. Ball bobbled in the backcourt. And 5. Whoa! Whoa, Nelly. That's going to be another 2-minute for number 2, her second of the game. That, we might argue, could have been a little bit more. Number 5 was being aggressive, trying to get the steal on the errant pass. And number 2 turned around and swatted her in the face. No room for that here. Handball is an aggressive sport. There is a lot of physical contact, but there's respect with said physicality. Great defense here from CalHeat one more time. 5-1. Oh, 6. She was feeling a little heat check right there. Just wanted to test things out. Had a decent look. Sent that one wide of the goal. 5-8. 8. Not left-handed. Didn't want to take that shot. 5. She's got numbers to that side. 38. That was playing with purpose right there. That's handball. This SF CalHeat squad, when they're clicking, I do not want to mess with them. Number 4 back in action here for Miami. Again, planned a person down here for another minute. We'll see. We'll see what they can come up with. 6 has been their source of offense here late. No look shot. Nothing given. I had me taken aback. I did not think that was going to happen. 8 with purpose. 5. They got numbers everywhere besides over there. It doesn't matter. Give and go works all the time. Great passing, great shots there from 5 and 8. But they had a 4-on-0 on the far side of the court. 16-7 your score here. 30 seconds remaining on this Miami penalty. We'll see if they can kill this here on this offensive possession. High pressure again from CalHeat. Backside, number 14 is locking off the right back. And that's stolen by 5. Nice little ninja roll after 4 tried to shut things down on the fast break. And I'd say that's effectively going to kill this penalty for Miami. And we'll see who they bring on. Penalty is up. 6-5. She's rising, firing, and that's another save for CalHeat keeper. They got numbers left. 34. Slicing and dicing her way through the goal. To the goal, excuse me. 17-7. CalHeat extending their lead to 10. 4, 10, 10, 4. It's no good, buddy. Number 9 in at pivot. Haven't seen her since the early parts of the first half. 6. Pump fake. Great movement. She is doing it all here for Miami. Great play from her in this middle point here of the second half. Again, Miami, they start out this half very strong, and they've since hit a little bit of a bump in the road. Double dribble there. That's what Miami needs. Maybe they stepped out of bounds, actually. Hard to tell from our vantage point. Miami, see if 6 can do it again. They're going to climb back into this one. I think she's going to have to keep finding the back of the net. 4, inside feed, nothing. Referees say, let's play. And that pass is overthrown. And Miami will retain possession. 6, better watch out. She's got a lady coming from behind. Quick pre-start here. Back and forth we go. 14 for CalHeat. She's been a defensive menace. And it'll remain Miami's ball, but she is disrupting things left and right. For playing a 1 defender, everybody back home watching, that's what we need to see. Active defense. Too many times the people playing the 1 on defense, they think, oh, I'm just going to take a nap. Wings not do anything, and then pow, get burned, get torched on a fast break. As we see 4, feeding it to the right wing, kick save, and we got 3 bodies on the ground trying to recover that ball. Miami, see if they get another decent shot look after this one. Passive play, hands are up. I'm not sure about that after we just saw a shot, but I'm not the referee. 9-meter awarded for continuation. Good defense there from number 8. I think we're going to see a shot from 6 here. Oh, bobbled. Volleyball. The height of CalHeat, a problem. 14 in transition. She's got 34. Little pirouette. Oh, she was hit from behind. Referees aren't going to say anything. And we had another great save there from number 12. She's got 4 saves now after re-entering the game. Very solid goalkeeper. Let's see what number 6 can cook up here. Oh, miscommunication with 4 in the backcourt. Oh, there's 5 again. Oh, she's feisty. She's a pest. 10, swim move. Oh, that was aggressive. Yeah, 5, she's an instigator. She had the entire Miami sideline irate after that one. Ooh, watch out. Yep, that's going to be a turnover there. In transition, look out, Jordan Mason, as we see a goal there for CalHeat. Referee was in the way there. I feel like the wheels are starting to come off for Miami here. They had moments of greatness, but 2 is back, and that might be the firepower they need. Oh, look, 2 is not. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to understand what the referee's saying. We got a 7-meter going to be awarded for number 38 dragging the Miami player into the 6 off ball. So, interesting call from the referee. We'll see what number 10 can do on this 7-meter attempt. And she's going to bury it. 9-18 your score. CalHeat in command. Let's see. Miami's going to need to get another stop. They've subbed the goalie out. I'm not sure about that after number 12 was making quite a few good saves. 5. Nice feed there. 38. Got the breakthrough. Sent it wide of the goal. Yeah, I'm not sure on the goalie substitution for Miami there. Maybe there's just some equal play time. We've hit the halfway point in the half, and that's how they've decided to split time. Again, 18-9 your score here. Tall mountain for Miami to climb back into. 2 on 5. That was steps. And they're okay. They're gonna say goal. We had referee Jordan Mason saying travel, and our other referee saying goal. So ultimately, they finished with goal. 18-10 your score. Oh, great move. 38. No can do. We might have a stoppage of play here. Number 2 is down. Number 38 is down. I think 38 is going to be okay, but 2 is down. Looks to be holding her knee. She is in significant pain here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a commercial break real quick.
When you're close, you can feel it. You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you. And for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best.
All right. Thank you to Sonderberg for that TV timeout. But number 2 is being helped off the court now. She's walking with some assistance from her coaching staff. Hopefully she's all right. Let's see if she goes and talks with the trainer. So far, no. She's rolling down the knee sleeves, and we'll see what the issue is for her. Again, 18-10 your score here with 10.5 to play in the second half of action. 38-39. 8 again. Oh, she cuts back. Oh, what a finish there from number 8. I didn't know she had that in her bag. She's been waiting all game for that. Hadn't taken a single shot till she shimmied her way back to the right wing. Great move. 3 checking in for the injured number 2. She still has not gone to see the trainer, so she must be all right. Holding that knee still as we see a turnover there. And an outlet pass. Look out, goalie's in. Oh, that's going to be we got problems there. You can't do that. That is a no-go here. As a goalie myself, that's a dangerous play situation. I myself have gotten red cards for that many a time. And a 2-minute is going to be awarded for the goalkeeper here. Uh, many of the fans are saying what I'm saying on the red card stance, but the referees have deliberated and they have said 2-minute penalty. So we will see how that unfolds. I'm not sure if they counted the goal. The scores table has not counted the goal. So I'm going to count the goal, but we'll see if they catch up to speed. They're still discussing with each other on who does what here. Again, if the goalkeeper comes out and makes contact, hold on. Yep. So I think what we're going to get here is we're going to remove the goal from CalHeat, and it will remain CalHeat ball on the offensive side here. Interesting situation here, but again, not a rules expert myself. My understanding, goalkeeper comes out, makes contact with an attacking player, instant red card. CalHeat, in a sign of respect for what they would probably consider the poor refereeing, have gifted the ball to Miami. So good sign of respect. And now the scoreboard has added the goal back. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. The scores table now has the score as 20-10, so I will follow suit. Miami playing down, ball bouncing around. A lot of people diving for balls today. Basketball court not great to dive on. 10, dishing it to 6. 6, the sharpshooter for this Miami squad. 4, almost got it back. 39, just all up in her business. Again, Miami's going to have to find some creativity here, playing down a player for another minute. Passive play, hands are up. 4, inside feed. Pivot shoved. Remain Miami ball. They got 3 passes left on that passive. Well, Pivot's asking for 3 meters. 10, pump fakes. Trying to get a shot off. And the goal counts. Long offensive possession has still been the success for Miami. And we're going to get a timeout from SF CalHeat. And with that timeout, let's check out things down in Florida.
Discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes. And tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncovered treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
All right, they're still on their timeout here. We'll see what they're deliberating on. Again, not sure I understand the discussion on that goal, red card situation. We'll maybe talk with referees after the game. But if you're CalHeat, you don't want to let this one slide out of control. You're up by 9 with 8.5 to play. So play smart, play safe, finish this one out strong. And if you're Miami, you got to turn up the intensity here. We're going to get some steals. We got to get some saves. We'll see what they can do to close this gap. So back to the court we go. CalHeat in possession after they're called timeout. They have 38, 39, and 34 in the backcourt. A very stellar group of ladies here. 14, she's going to just walk right in and score that goal. So easy money for number 14. Not a lot of defense to be concerned with there. Miami still trying to figure out what's going on here on offense. There's Still some time left on this penalty. Number 2 is going to re-enter the game for them once this penalty's up. 6. Swims to the number 3 at the wing. Kick save. Lost my marking device, but that's goal save number 8 here for our CalHeat keeper. Solid performance from her today. 7 and some change to play in this second half action here. 39 with room to operate. Oh, and it's stolen by number 10. She's getting absolutely abused in the middle part of the court. 2's got 4 in the outlet. And she's going to lose all potential to get that fast break goal. And actually, it's going to be a turnover. Not sure what's going on there. And we got 34 just waiting for the ball. And there's a goal. It's one of those things. Many of these players spend a lot of time arguing with referees. The game goes on. You can sit and jabber with the referees all you want, but the game will continue to be played. And if you don't want to play, you will have to pay the consequences, as we just saw there with number 34 getting the easy bucket for this SF Cal Heat squad. 22-11 your score. Number 6 moving to the wing here for Miami. Interesting game plan, as she's been the best shooter for this Miami squad. 10. 9-meter awarded with continuation. Yeah, 6 has been able to get a lot of shots off from the backcourt. She's generated offense. I'm not sure putting her at wing is the move here for this Miami squad. We'll see what they come up with. They must have discussed something. Errant passes here in the backcourt. 5-1 pressure still from CalHeat. 14 shots saved. Outlet to number 6. She's got one lady to beat, and she beats the keeper, extending this lead now to 12. 23-11 your score here. We'll see what Miami's discussing. Ooh, that one was close to slipping through 4's fingers and going out of bounds. 2 with a head of steam. Poked away by 39. 38 recover. Ooh, goodness. Oh, 39 pleading her case to referee Jordan Mason. And we're seeing a goalie substitution back on the backside here. So number 1 coming back in between the pipes for Miami. Strong defense from this CalHeat squad all day today. As we see the shot go wide, 9-meter awarded. Under 5 minutes to play now in this one. Miami's going to have to get a lot of shots to fall as that one saved. We're now in the double-digit saves. Outlet pass dropped by number 6, but she's got teammates, and that's a double dribble. Correct call out there from referee Jordan Mason. And he's going to make sure that these Miami girls restart play from the spot of the foul. We're still not quite there yet. Unfortunate break for Miami, as if they had started correctly, they might have been able to work quickly in transition to get a quick and easy goal. 4, 2, 10, the backcourt for Miami. High pressure defense there from CalHeat. And that one's going to go astray here, almost to me in the booth. 9-meter restart. Taking their time. The offensive tactics of Miami do not condone a large comeback in their repertoire. The long offensive sets do not help them. They've played to passive probably 80% of their offensive possessions as I speak, and there it is. Number 2 with the ball. A lot of the crowd asking for a double dribble in the backcourt. 3 passes left on this passive play. And they're going to have to get a shot off. That one's blocked, and it'll be a corner throw. A passive still remains. We'll see what Miami does, using a lot of time here. Inbound, and she's going to have to shoot. Rising, firing, and that's not a shot. The Miami faithful upset after that call. There are some misunderstandings about the number of passes being taken. Counting to 5. it's a little bit tough sometimes. So we see CalHeat now in the backcourt, working it around 38-35, 10 re-entering the game. Rising Fire and sending that one too high. She's got to follow through on that shot to bring that one down. 23-11 again, your score here. Miami, let's show some urgency. 4, 2, 10, 6. And a timeout called here. Can they mount a comeback being down by 12 with 2.5 minutes? I don't know, but let's check out how things are down at the Treasure Coast.
Discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes. And tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncovered treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully, you checked out the Treasure Coast, Port St. Lucie, Florida. A lot of great time to be had down there from a handball and fun standpoint. Who doesn't love going to the beach? Cheap flights available to Miami and Fort Lauderdale, many different airlines. Not too far from Disney. Bring the whole family. Make it a vacation. Check out Treasure Coast. And we're back underway here. Again, as we see another CalHeat steal in transition. That hit the foot of the Miami player, correctly called. And there's 8 flying solo right to the goal. And she's going to sting that on side netting. 24-11 your score here. Miami. Not sure this is what they drew up outside that timeout. But we'll see if they can get a goal here to at least be half the score of CalHeat. 2. Walking all the way. Oh, that was a painful fall there. I'll tell you, handball, sometimes it is just straight bulldozing. 10, crossing. Got some crosses here in the backcourt. Pump fake. 4. Dishes to 2. She's double teamed. And the shove there from the CalHeat defense is all that's needed to tell the story here that Miami cannot find a way to break through those center 4 defenders. And once again, 2 trying to bash her way through and running right through number 6 is not the tactic to get your way to the pay dirt there. Time ticking by as passive play hands are up. And that's going to be a turnover. 6-5 in transition. 5 finishing that one cleanly. Taking care of business. 25-11 your score here with under a minute to play. We just hope everybody has a good time. Nobody gets too hurt. I'd say number 2, after her knee issues, doing just fine. She's been out there the large stages of the second half. 4 skips to the wing. Oh, off the fingertips of the keeper. Recovered by 6, and that's going to be goalkeeper ball. And this is probably going to be the last possession of the game here. If CalHeat's respectful, they'll just kind of let this one end. But they're playing with a little bit too much juice. Oh, well, you can't say no to that. And that's going to be a goal for number 35 and a 2-minute penalty for number 4. There's 6 seconds left in this game. My apologies for the times not syncing up. So I'll try to finish things out here. And there we go. For 6 seconds. We can have oh, good shot there from 6. Might have ruined her shooting percentage, but either way. Final score here, 26 for CalHeat, 11 for Miami. thank you again for everybody tuning in. We are going to step away from the broadcast here as we are going to have our USA Team Handball Town Hall State of the Union, you might say, chat with CEO Mike King. So I'm not sure if they're planning to live stream that or not, but I will pan the camera if that's the case. Either way, thank you everyone